Welcome to our Litter Media Spotlight. I'm Mike Smith. We're going to be talking with Debbie Rossman, director of the Walnut Street Children's School. Some exciting new programs that they're going to be talking about right after this.
I started working for McDonald's when I was 17. My parents told me that I had to get a job or my car was getting taken away from me. So I immediately went in there and applied, and the next day I was part of the crew. What really brings me to McDonald's, it's my people, it's my customers. I've had a lot of opportunity. I went from being a crew person and I've moved up all the way up to being a store manager. So yeah, just the opportunity of moving up, and it's a wonderful company to work for.
Debbie, some exciting new curriculum that we want to discuss here at Walnut Street.
Yes, the teachers came to the board and I earlier this spring with an idea for a STREAM curriculum, and it comes from the STEM curriculum, which is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, and a little later on they added art to that and created the STEAM curriculums, while we are adding religion and reading to it for STREAM, and we think it's a unique program for Chillicothe.
Of course, the word stream in the pandemic meant something completely different, so we don't want to get people confused about that.
No. But the teachers have come up with some different lessons. Each month, they're going to start out in September with discussing love and discussing Adam and Eve and Joseph and his coat of many collars. And they're going to do Noah's Ark in October. When they do Noah's Ark, their plans are, like, for the 3-year-olds, they may do some sink or float activities, testing things.
Yeah.
The 4 and 5s or the pre-K, they may actually take aluminum foil or some different items and create something and then test it. We'll be able to talk about a hypothesis and testing things. They'll do problem solving, just a lot, cooperative learning, working in groups, which at this age, learning how to share things and work together, that's all great stuff to do. So
yeah.
They're working on creating all of these different lessons. They've, like I said, they've got the Bible stories kind of picked out. Now these may change a little bit, but the pre-K teacher's been so excited. She's been finding different science and art activities to do on these topics, but she's finding them for, like, the 3s and also for the 4s. So she'll say, well, this activity, this would be great for the littler ones. From this one, this is one we can try, and then some for the ones that are kind of in the middle or whatever. So, and, well, several of the teachers are getting excited, but she's the last one I talked to.
Right. So for the different age ranges, and again, these are all pre-K, I guess we'd call it. Will they have exactly the same Bible stories, or will you break it down at a different level?
It's going to be the same stories, but different activities based on what. So we have a 3s morning and afternoon group, Tuesday through Thursday, and we have a 4-5s group that's Monday through Thursday, morning and afternoon, and then we have a pre-K group. The pre-K's here from 9 to 12:30. They're a little bit longer, and they're Monday through Thursday. So they're going to be, like, on the same topic, and also these lessons will be linked to the state standards.
Right.
So we're covering our bases that way too.
Well, we're very excited about the new curriculum, and it allows us to take advantage of the fact that we are a church preschool, and therefore we are entirely free to bring religion into our teaching practices, and we do, and we always have. Our teachers are great about that. You know, it was tough last year. Our enrollment was down to about 48 kids, and we're normally in the 70s. So hopefully things are looking a little better this year. But as Debbie said, we do have openings. We're happy to see kids. We think that this new program, or curriculum, I should say, is going to be a hit. There are just so many opportunities to teach about the Bible, to teach science, or some basics at the appropriate age level, and we think it's going to do well.
What was the thinking behind the curriculum changes?
We needed something different to draw more students in, and something to keep competitive, and to meet the students' needs and make things exciting for them. So just a whole lot of different things. But some of the teachers have other teacher friends, and they'd talk to some of them, and somebody said, well, we don't have this around here or something. And so they started looking into it and thought, yeah, this sounds like something that we ought to try to pursue.
The class sizes, I know coming out of the pandemic, you said you had about half of the enrollment that you typically have.
Right.
What does it look like coming into the fall of 2021?
We've got close to 60, so we're shooting for 70, something like that. We can have up to 92, so we've got plenty of room. And it's not too late to get signed up. On our website at walnutstreetpreschool.com, my cell number's there, so they can reach me that way, because I'm not here in the office much. But we can get them signed up. We can have them come in, take a tour. I can answer questions. They can text me or phone me on that cell number. So, and the website has some info on us. Also on our Walnut Street Facebook page, there is a couple videos with the students and some of the activities that they do. So sometimes that might help somebody to be able to see what goes on here.
Have you had any response from parents, for example, about some of the curriculum changes?
Because it's new, and I don't think we'll get those responses until parents get into it, especially parents whose kids are going to be here for the second year or something like that, and they'll be able to compare and contrast what went on last year with what went on this year. But we're hoping for positive feedback. I mean, I think since we're in church preschool, people understand that and expect that their children are going to receive a certain type of education from Walnut Street Children's School. And so we're looking forward to that. We like to keep our families in the loop and get feedback from them, because that helps us improve.
What's the first day of school?
September 8th is our first school day. And we have open house. We'll let we have been doing that a little bit differently because of the pandemic, but parents will be able to come in, see the facility, and meet some of the teachers. And it's a big day. Kids are excited. It's fun. Well, we come help out. Some of the board members come and help out. And it's really fun to see the kids. Sometimes you get somebody that cries because they're not real. They're scared. But so many are so excited.
Concerning tuition, some people have the ability to do a little bit more financially than others. How does that work, on a sliding scale or what?
Well, we have set fees, but we do have a scholarship application they can apply for, a full scholarship, or they might qualify for a partial scholarship. So some will pay a certain amount, and then the school picks up the rest of it. So it's like a sliding. It's based on how many live in their family and what their income and all of that is.
I know you'd like to have all the students here for the first day, but like any other school, kids move in to communities. Can they register late?
They sure can, and that happens all the time with us. Lives change, situations can be different, and so yeah.
Some people think that they need to live in Chillicothe, but we actually have had people from Bourneville, Bainbridge, South Salem, Frankfort, Clarksburg, Circleville, Lancaster, Lockburn, Waverly, Piketon, Londonderry, and Richmondale. And so we welcome them from wherever they would like to come from. And we're a faith-based preschool that opened in 1982. We're getting ready. We're almost at 40 years.